Good morning, it's Tuesday, December 15th, and this is Slices of Wenatchee. We're excited to bring you a closer look at one of our top stories and other announcements every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today, we're focused on how the holiday spirit is alive and well in Wenatchee despite COVID-19. Today's episode is brought to you by Equilus Group Incorporated. Equilus Group Incorporated is a registered investment advisory firm in the states of Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. Equilus Group Incorporated, building your financial success. Learn more at equilusfinancial.com, member SIPC and FINRA. Now our feature story.
This year in particular, we've spent a little extra time, took a little extra care to put up maybe a little more than we normally would do, and sometimes if time was short, we didn't do everything in the past, but this year everything's up, and it's a good year to do that.
That was Dan Gaspar of Northwestern Avenue. And like Dan, many other folks in Wenatchee agree the holiday spirit is alive and well in our community this year despite COVID-19. Though many activities have been canceled, Christmas light viewing is one thing that hasn't been affected by the pandemic. Nick Nelson in Sunny Slope has one of the most impressive displays.
This setup is not like any other Christmas light show that you're likely to see. It's all computer controlled, so there's over 40,000 lights, and the computer knows where each and every light is. I love doing this show because it combines a couple different passions of mine. I've always loved Christmas lights ever since I was a little kid. I've always loved computers, and I've always loved anything to do with electronics.
We also spoke to Liesl McDonald of Sunny Slope, who had another great setup.
Just doing the display and the more people that see it, just spreading Christmas spirit to everybody, I guess. Not everybody can put up a display. They can put up a light or two, a strand or two. That's awesome. Just having people drive by and you hear the kids out in the window, hollering, "Mommy, look at that." And that just makes me happy. That just makes me smile. So come by and drive by and check out the display and just enjoy it, and just remember, the Christmas season is all about Jesus' birthday. So, and a lot of Christmas lights. Can't hurt.
If you're looking for ways to get in the holiday spirit, check out our map on wenatcheeworld.com/holidaylights. Every year, we publish a map of the best holiday light displays in our community, and this year, we're especially excited to share. You won't want to miss out. Some of our neighbors have been working on their displays since October.
So typically my setup, I start in October, much to the dismay of my wife.
And this year is mostly done after about 3 weeks.
5 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks.
So about 2 months.
What you don't see is all the electrical cords.
But there's always fiddling with stuff until New Year's. So.
But I really work on it year round.
And all the connections and all of that has to be done besides just putting a stake in the ground.
There's always some hiccups.
It's a hobby, a passion of mine. You can't just go down to Walmart and buy any of this stuff.
It's just fun. It's not even a job. We just love doing it.
So it's all hand done, hand put together.
If you add in the time it took to originally make them, there's a lot to do there too.
So it takes a bit of time.
If you have your own display, we encourage you to submit a photo of your lights along with a brief description and location at wenatcheeworld.com/holidaylights. Submissions are added to our virtual map for people participating in a pandemic-compliant tour of lights in our community. We're also excited to recognize an incredible chef in our community today. For Top Roganastian, cooking is about people. It's a way to come together. His philosophy, happy food equals happy people. Roganastian is based in Wenatchee and owns 2 restaurants, Atlas Fair and the Thai Restaurant. Atlas Fair opened in January, so just a few months before COVID hit. But he remains positive and told us that it's given him time to fine-tune. He also said that there's a good energy in town, with many young people opening businesses of their own. Roganastian draws from flavors he liked in his childhood, with an upscale and modern take. He also shops locally as much as he can, buying produce from the Wenatchee Valley Farmers Market or other local stops like Mike's Meats and Seafood. He said cooking has opened up a lot of opportunities for him, and he even appeared on Guy's Grocery Games with Guy Fieri. You can read more about Roganastian in the December issue of Foothills magazine at ncwfoothills.com or pick up your own copy on news racks all around north central Washington. Finally, some local history. Wenatchee Valley History is brought to you by Neighbor, your trusted neighborhood community. Neighbor is a free online forum you can trust to connect with your community, focus on facts, and make a difference. Join the conversation. Visit wenatcheeworld.com/NABUR. After collecting nutcrackers since the 1970s, Arlene Wagner and her husband George opened the Leavenworth Nutcracker Museum in 1995. The museum features a 6-foot beer-drinking nutcracker named Carl, as well as nutcrackers from over 50 countries. It's one of the largest collections of its kind in the world. Thanks for listening. We'd also like to thank our sponsor again, Equilus Group Incorporated, a registered investment advisory firm in the states of Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. The Wenatchee World has been engaging, informing, and inspiring North Central Washington communities since 1905. We encourage you to subscribe today to keep your heart and mind connected to what matters most in North Central Washington. Thank you for starting your morning with us, and don't forget to tune in again on Thursday.